Hey guys, Czar here. Good morning to you. Happy Monday. It is Monday, March 11th, 9:29 a.m. the new time. Here in North America, we have put our clocks forward, daylight savings time, and so everybody's a little tired, including my cat. I'm not sure why that would be the case, but it is, and so we'll manage things on that basis. But looking at the three sisters here going in, got about 35 seconds left until they open. We'll watch for that 1 minute open range. I don't record my trades anymore, but I have done for the last week or two, almost all of them in fact, because the price action has been so interesting to me, and I felt that there were some good teaching moments in there, and so I have done them. So I thought I would click record today, and if there's anything of interest, then I'll post it on YouTube. And there's the open, guys, with the first candle of the New York session. Looking like we're pushing up a little bit here on all three. I'll be watching the three sisters as usual. I'm going to cut out dead air, sideways grinding action, non-teaching moments, things of that nature. But we'll watch everything here today. Here's the NASDAQ, guys. Bearish daily, of course. Bearish color, but also broken prior days low, which was Friday's low. We are testing a support zone, minor support from the European session, now dropping below. We are above the open range on the Dow. See that there? We are in the open range on the S&P and below on the NASDAQ. This is very much a mixed picture. I want to show you the three sisters. We were above on the Dow, now pulled back into open range, looking to find some support here. Found some support back into the open range on the weak NASDAQ, and then the S&P in the middle. So the NASDAQ has really been struggling this morning. It's pulled back now, this extended move into VWAP and open range. I'm expecting that there may be some resistance here in rounding and driving down. Here we go, guys. This candle closes in 32 seconds below the open range. I'll be taking the break below that candle with a stop above the session high. Here we go, 24 seconds left. If it goes without me, I'm okay with it. In 5 seconds. Here it is. So my stop to enter is below the low of that candle, and I'm still watching the three sisters. If I don't like what I'm seeing there, I will cancel this order. Market open on Monday has enough volume to be able to take us through here if all sisters agree, and they do at this moment. I'll show this to you in a moment. Doing to show you very quickly here. 1, 2, 3. I'm watching the three sisters on a separate monitor at all times during the market open in particular, but really all day. I'm not saying you need to, but it certainly has helped me. We are below VWAP, below open range on all three, and we are heading south on all three. And all three have bearish daily candles. Here we go. I'm in, guys. Short the NASDAQ. So there are a lot of units of conviction on this trade. I just stated some of them. There is a unit of doubt, and that's in this support zone here. I'm not too worried about this piece right here because that was in the European session. There's another rejection here. This is reasonably concerning, if you will. A little bit of doubt on that. It's more about this zone here, which was also, though, in the Asian session and the early European session. You'll notice that none of the participants in the New York session have acted at this level. But there is no reason to believe that there is a major concern here for that reason. So understanding where zones were created is important in this equation. Looking for 1.5 R here. Nope, I'm looking for 1.25 R right there, which is the structure piece at the bottom of this zone here. Structural target, dynamic trade management. All right, guys, watching the Three Sisters here at all times, and I'm considering moving my stop to break even almost immediately given what I'm seeing here, firming up on the Dow, for instance. And yeah, stop to break even, guys, right there. Stop to break even as a protective measure. It's dynamic trade management. I'm just going to leave my marker there so you can see the proportion and symmetry of the trade idea, but my stop is now at break even. I typically play it quite a bit safer and more conservatively on Mondays. If I trade at all, as I may have mentioned earlier, my default is to have no trades on Monday, unless it's pretty darn compelling. And then seeing these Three Sisters in disagreement earlier on, completely divergent, to then move into synchronicity within reason, that's a fairly compelling argument or case for me to consider flipping the coin, and that's what I have done. All right, guys, I'm back, and I have been stopped out of this trade, and so I'm just going to put a circle here to show the image. And playing defense here, and probably a good idea. That may continue down, but that's okay on a Monday when things are kind of getting a little grindy here. See, we got pullbacks happening on the S&P and the Dow, and there's the NASDAQ. Well, it turned out the S&P and Dow actually made a cleaner move than the NASDAQ did, but that's okay. There's no way to know that ahead of time, and NAS made the most sense to me at the time. Selling below, and below the open range and VWAP on all three. Bearish daily, as you know. Breaking prior day, which was Friday's low, and a continuation on the 30-minute chart here as well. Have an amazing day, guys, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.